What's up? What's poppin'? Y'all know what's going on this week. So, girl, y'all know what's poppin'. Out here with my special guest. But I'm here with. If y'all watch my videos, y'all know who this bitch is, cause she was the girl that was doing the bird sounds. They say you with me.
What bird sounds did I do?
The bird.
For the song.
That was like that. That video. If you watch my reacting to videos I made in high school, you know who this bitch is. Period. So she is somebody who's been in my life for like
15 years.
15 years. So we have a lot of stories together. We have a lot to tell. We went through a lot of trauma. We're gonna talk about that today with you guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh. By the way, I took an edible before this, so if my eyes start rolling back, it's not my fault. Period. Okay. So we have some stories.
Yeah.
How old were we in the first story?
13.
Yeah. When we were 12, 13, I ran away from home. And the reason why I ran away was because she was not letting me sleep at your house.
Yeah.
Because she was like, she's a bad influence. I was like, you don't know shit, mama. Like, I ran away from home, and it wasn't for that long though. It was just for a couple hours.
Yeah, like all night. Like
Yeah.
we met up around like 10, 11,
10,
12,
yeah, and I was back at like
that.
6, 7.
Yeah.
So at 10, this bitch, cause I'm arguing with my mom, and she's like, no, you're not going to her house, like da. And I'm just like, excuse me, like, I'm trying to understand because I didn't ask you. I was just telling you I'm leaving. So when you go to sleep, I'm going out. Basically, I ran away from the window, and you met me like 2 corners from my crib.
Yeah, and I was with 2 other girls.
Yeah, the twins. Let's call
Yeah,
them the
because
twins.
the twins slept at my house, and we all snuck out, and we went close to her house, and we all met up.
Yo.
So there's nothing to do for like us little girls like downtown, right?
So
Yeah.
we go to fucking Burger King.
You know, yeah, nothing else to do.
And if you live in Montreal, bro, you know exactly what Burger King I'm talking about. The Burger King close to like La Baie and all that. So we go to Burger King. I'm trying to give me a little something to eat. And then the cashier is like trying to get my number. I'm like, I'm 12 years old. Like, leave me alone. And
I don't remember specifically, but I know like there was this guy, like this rapper guy. We saw him quite a lot back in the day, and he happened to be at that Burger King. So obviously, for the first time, we're like, okay, yeah, sing to us, because normally we're like, bye, we gotta go. So we're having a lot of fun with him for like a long ass time. It feels like, and at some point, like these 2 or 3 like really drunk.
it was 2 guys.
2 guys, yes, and then more got
No.
after.
What? There was a 3rd guy. I don't remember that
More
part.
guys after.
But
that part.
we were just like chilling on the fucking wherever the fuck we were.
That little booth that's like
Yeah.
a circle.
We were just chilling, and the guy was singing to us. We were like, what? And then these 2 guys, they were drunk as fuck. They were probably around our age now, so like 2021.
Yeah, definitely.
I had a beanie that said "Girl Bye" on it,
Yes.
and the guy looks at me and he's like, "Girl, bye. Are you a lesbian?" And I'm just like, huh? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, and the rapper is just like popping this whole time. He's like, whoa, like,
This whole time people are calling me lesbians, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
exactly.
okay.
Bye.
So he's like, you're a lesbian, and I'm just like, sir, like, who are
What do you
you?
want?
I think one went and got some food, and
then
one of us.
my guy stayed.
Yeah. He's sitting next to her, and he's chatting her some game. He's like, blah, 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 and she's like, and I'm just like, sir, like, this is illegal. We need to go home. Like,
Yo, look, we didn't care.
no, I didn't care.
Illegal, but we're like,
No.
ooh, like some old bitch.
Yeah, in the sense that like I love danger and all that. Like we were little dumb kids, but at the same time, like I didn't want it to get really bad really quick. In the sense that like I was scared that like more niggas were gonna come and that they were gonna like kidnap us.
They did at the end and then we ran away.
Exactly. So it could have got bad really fucking quick.
Yeah, but
yeah. So the other guy came next to me and he was chatting me. The guy that called me a lesbian, that one. He came to me and he was like, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, you need some weed, and I was like, because at that time did I smoke weed?
No, we didn't smoke.
So I was like, I don't know, sir, I'm just a child. So then we ended up playing truth or dare for real, and I remember at some point that there was like I had to kiss my boy, and I didn't know how. I never kissed before, right? And so I remember specifically we started kissing, and like I remember like I was going like really at it. I was really like intense with the tongue, and I ended up like biting his tongue, and then he was like, ow, and I was like, and then I was all like frozen. I was all scared and I didn't know what to do. And then like it's at that moment all the other guys came, and you got like her and the twins left without me. I remember I was I was so scared because I was just looking at that kiss like, and because she didn't know how to kiss, and then she bit this nigga. Was it tongue?
Yeah, tongue. Yeah.
Bro, and then 4 of these fucking, they were all like Paki niggas, like they were
like 20,
Middle Eastern, 22. The race doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, just imagine like 3 little girls, like 4 little girls. 4 little girls, like, what the fuck? Like, at 12, I was just like, so when I saw that she bit this nigga, bro, me and the twins looked at each other, we're like, bro, and we started running, and then we saw the 4 guys, and this one is still kissing that little boy, and I was just like, girl, we need to go.
I'm literally there, and I'm like, then like all the other guys came, and I'm trying to leave, and the rapper's like, oh, you ain't leaving. And yeah, they're all like smoking their little Indian cigarettes behind the fucking statue, and I'm like, girls, like, why did you leave without me? And they're like, yeah, I don't know.
Bitch, I was not trying to stay.
Yeah, and I remember like the sun was rising, so we had to like bounce home anyway.
Yeah, and I just went home because I was like, this is enough for me to go back home. Mama, I'm sorry.
Good. So gross.
Good. Anyways, can we change the story? Yo, can we talk about the night you went missing while I was sucking dick? So, back in the day, I was a little ting, you know, just doing my thing. Like, I was not cute at all, actually. But
no, you weren't.
I was ugly as fuck at 12. I was 12 at that time.
I thought you were hot.
We were in like 7th grade. Tell your fucking boyfriend.
I thought you were my boyfriend.
Wow.
That's my mom.
Tell your fucking mom. Anyway, so we met this guy in the metro actually, and they just followed us.
Well, because okay, so there was this guy who we're gonna call S, and there was this other guy that we're gonna call R, because I forgot his name. And me, I was so I was thinking Richard.
Richard. Let's call him Richard, okay. and let's call the other one Sausage.
Okay, so me and Richard had been like chatting on Facebook. He was so ugly, but I was like into the like attention, right? So yeah, me and Robert had been like chatting, and then at some point me and her were in the metro, and then I saw Richard and Sausage. I didn't know Sausage, but I saw him with another guy, and I was like, holy shit, like that's Richard, like what are we gonna do? And you were like, Sausage is hot. Like I don't know.
I never said Sausage was hot.
We're just like a thing.
I like the attention.
We were at View Metro, I remember.
Yeah. Don't tell our business. Anyway, so they followed us, and why were we going to View in the first place?
I think I wanted to go to the movies.
We had $2 on us.
I don't know. Oh, maybe we just wanted to get guys in the movies.
Yeah, that was our thing. Yeah, cause we would just go to the movies and just chill. Yo, si tu connais Star City, bro, we would always go there. We would always go there. Yeah. And yo, we're just like, what we talk about? Okay, we went at that metro station, and they followed us there, and then they were like, they came up to us, they were like, yo, nah, and we were just like, huh? And since she knew Richard like automatically went to you.
Yeah, he went to you.
And Sausage came to me. And the reason why we're calling him Sausage is not because of his dick, it's because his name looks like a brand of sausages.
True.
He came up to me, he was like chatting me, and I was just like, yo, y'all already know. You see, I was cute, like how, like he was asking me how old I was, and I think I said 14 or something.
Yeah, he said a bit older than you actually
Yeah,
were.
because I looked a little bit older anyways.
Yeah.
Basically, you remember after that? Because you were talking with Richard.
Yeah, I remember we were at the metro, and then me and Richard were like in a corner, and you and Sausage were in another corner, and then I saw you started making out with Sausage. And I was like, I had never kissed before, and I was scared. And I mean, like, my first kiss was in the Burger King one, which, I mean, I get why I was scared. So I didn't want to kiss him because I was like, I don't know how to do it. And so he was like, oh, just kiss me. And I was like, no, like, I have a boyfriend. And then I told him I was dating Bendo, which was, like, not true. But yeah, I remember you were making out with Sausage, and I was talking to Richard, like, in the corner. And then I don't really remember. I think we all just chilled for a little bit. And then, like, you took Sausage's number, and, like, we just left. Nothing crazy happened that night. The crazy happened like later on.
So after that, Sausage is texting me. He's like, yo, you're fine. Da, da, da. I'm like, stop playing with my emotions. And after that, he was like, yo, we should chill. Me, you, Ocean, and Richard.
Yeah.
And I was
like
just
a foursome.
and I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, he's like, y'all can come to my house. Da, da, da. We'll all chill. Da, da, da. And by the way, Sausage was like 15 and you were Richard, how old was Richard?
I don't know, 15, 16, 17.
Okay. So we planned all this. I'm telling this girl, I'm like, yo, we about to chill at Sausage's house, we about to turn up. She like, I bet. So we get ready, all that. And I'm like, okay, meet me at LG this time. She's like, oh, okay, bet. I meet this girl. Why the fuck this girl brought her other friend?
And like my other friend was like, she was like, I don't know, she's like this really like shy girl who like, I have to get home by 7. If I'm there by 7:15, then I'm gonna get whipped, and like I don't know what to do, and like I really have to do this, and like I drink my tea, and like, you know what I mean? She's very like, and me and her are like, we have to be there at 7, we'll be there at fucking 11. Like, mom, bitch, you know what I mean? Really like calm, like really prude, like Russian girl, right?
I hated this bitch. Cause yo, this bitch kept saying, oh, Osan is my best friend. No, she not, bitch. Y'all didn't go through shit together.
No,
Period.
we didn't. I don't know my thought process in this one. But yeah, so we all ended up going to Plamondon Metro, and we had to walk like fucking far up a hill to go to Sausage's house.
Yo, I was so mad because this nigga's like, okay, y'all can meet me at Plamondon and then we can walk from my crib. Bro, it was at least a 20-minute walk.
It was so far. So
I was like
50 minutes.
Yo, I was like, bro.
So
this
far.
nigga, like, are you sure you live at that station? I was like, I'm sure there's a station closer to where we walked, bro. Finally, we get there. And Sausages was Haitian, okay? And it was right in the middle of like the Haiti earthquake. And he was just he was like fresh from Haiti, bro. Like he had just came from Haiti. This crib,
he was complaining about the cold like the whole time. He was like, I'm so cold.
I was like, yeah, because you made us walk fucking 50 fucking minutes. Yeah. Of course it's cold. Even this summer we would be cold right now. Yeah. Like literally. So he bringing us to his ghetto ass crib. He didn't even have he had a living room and he had his bed in the living room. That was his
double
room.
Bunk bed too, because gotta save up some
and
space.
There was like this other I'm not judging because like I come from a rich family either. She didn't either, so it's like we're not judging like ew that's disgusting, but it's just like,
but it's like because it's like Sausage is like ew.
Yeah,
if it was someone else I'd be like, yo, that's chill, like whatever, but it's Sausage and
yeah, he's just like ghetto ass person.
So low.
Like he belongs to the streets, bro.
Yeah,
like
that just adds to it. Like
let's take another shot. First of all, relax,
girl. Ugh.
I almost died.
Yeah, low-key, yeah.
I almost died. The emotions I just went through, like what were you saying?
It was really ghetto.
Yeah, the crib was ghetto as fuck.
We're not judging.
And we're all sitting on the fucking couch. First of all, your guy is mad at you because you brought your friend.
Yeah, but my guy was so ugly. He had these little tiny glasses.
Bro, he was just fuck. These niggas were ugly.
No, mine was a lot uglier than
But
yours.
I'm not mad at him because last time I seen him was like a couple months ago at the club and he bought me mad drinks. He had bottles. He was like,
so nice.
And I was like, you took my mouth virginity. We were at his crib. Your guy was mad because you brought your friend.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, we were just like sitting on the couch talking, blah blah, and then
we weren't even talking. We were
just like
awkward, like.
Yeah, for us talking. I was gonna say talking because I don't remember anything that happened.
I remember specifically being there, like.
Oh, but I think I was talking to Sausage though.
Yeah, you were. I was just like.
I was
to my guy,
and
like,
he put some Nicki Minaj on, so I was just like, like I don't know what she said, but it was some
like super bad.
It was that Big Sean song like Wakiki.
Wakiki and like super Big Sean.
She's like Big Sean. Yo, fuck, I can't remember.
We'll play it after.
Why can't I remember?
Island of Wakiki.
Yes. It's a twerk song. No, but I think it's called Twerk or something.
No, it's not. Twerk was not a thing that much yet.
It was a booty song, bro. I cannot continue this without knowing what song was playing.
Just wait. And she does Kiki.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm a singer. And she ran him a nigga. Like, something like that. Amita, somebody point me to the best Asida. Nigga, then I buy him a dashiki. And bust his pussy open in the islands of Waikiki. I don't know, man. Get some ass shots. We're out. Bitches ain't popping. Google my ass. Only time you on the net is when you Google my ass. You fucking little horse for fucking up my decor. Even in my cock horse, if you ain't fucking my cock horse. But clearly, I am faded as a motherfucker. What is going on? Somebody call Jesus. Somebody help.
Her guy's chilling. Anyway, so like a few, like I don't know how long.
Like a 30-minute, 40-minute.
No, like a few hours, let's say, pass by, because nothing like special happened, which is like.
Okay, let's say an hour.
Yeah, an hour. And then my girl's like, I gotta go home, and I'm like, what do you mean you have to go home? She's like, I have to go home now, and I'm like, okay, bye. She's like, but you said you would bring me home, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that's true. Like,
why would you say that?
I don't know. I just want company. Like, she lived in Ushlag, and we're in Plamondon. Like, that shit is far. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll bring you back to the metro because I'll be nice. And she's like, no, you have to bring me back home. And I'm like, no, dumb bitch. Just bringing her to the metro with my guy. So me, Richard, and Popo were like, okay, like, let's all go to the metro. So I'm leaving her and Richard alone.
It's me and Sausage.
So, oh, yeah, Sausage, sorry. So I knew shit was going to go down.
Shit went down, sis. So then he puts on his R&B song. I think he put on some Chris Brown. Y'all already know how we doing it back in the day. Like we're like chilling, all that vibing, and we go in his room, which was the bunk bed in the fucking middle of the fucking living room. So he was about to give me some head, and he's coming down. I'm like,
that's nice of him. What a generous man.
And then he was like, bro, what's going on? And he pulled out my shit, and he saw like my pad and shit. He was like, he asked me if I was sick. This nigga said, you sick? I was like, bro, I'm on my period. Yeah, I'm dying. I didn't tell you. Nigga, what? Like, anyway, so he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, well, you can do it for me. So I'm like, so I started sucking his dick. And this whole time, this bitch is somewhere doing stunting. I don't know what's going on. So I did what I had to do, and then I just remember his shit tastes so fucking bad. That's why for years I was like, I'm about to gag, bro. His shit was thick.
His cum was thick or his dick?
It was like the cum was thick and was salty. And then he's like, okay, I'll bring you back to station. So no, actually he didn't do all that. He brought me back to his own station. He brought you back to like Plamondon. Yeah, and then he was like, bye.
Did he even bring you back?
Yeah, he brought me back.
What a gentleman.
Cause that was like a 15-minute walk. Where you want me to? I don't know where we went. We went here, there, to the other we went to Toronto. Then we went to New York. And then we went back to.
Then you did a fucking U-turn and came back. Like, it was so.
Girl, we went to
I didn't even
Russia.
Know I don't even know Montreal got that far. Like,
yo. And he's talking about let's walk, boy.
Why didn't we take a bus?
Cause he's dumb. I told you he just came from Haiti.
He probably didn't have like an opus or anything. But yeah, so while she's sucking dick and swallowing that delicious cum, I don't remember a lot of what happened. I remember we brought that annoying girl back to the metro, and she was like, bring me back home. And I'm like, nah, I got shit to do, girl. Like, I can't. And like, she was mad at me for like quite a few days after that. Like, she left home, she was fine. And then me and Richard, I think he forgot how to get to Sausage's house. So he's like, I don't know how to go back. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how to go back? And so he's like, yo, we gotta find a way to call him. And like, this bitch didn't have a phone, right? Cause like, poor. And I think I didn't have like his number. I didn't have a phone. My phone was dead. I don't remember why.
Your phone was dead.
Yeah, my phone was
Cause I tried to
dead.
call you. So this nigga brought me back to Plamondon, which is the metro station where he lives at 50 fucking minutes later. So I'm calling this bitch while I'm in the metro station because I'm like, okay, maybe you're still around,
Yeah,
like, you know?
there, like,
Yeah. But, bro, and she was supposed to sleep at my house too, so. But I'm calling this bitch straight to voicemail. I don't have that much battery left. My flip phone is about to die. So I'm like, fuck. No, I didn't say that. I said, let me look around to see if she's close to here. Looked around, bitch. I was
You
yelling.
came out the metro and you're like,
bro, I'm walking around a couple streets and I'm just looking around like maybe she's close to here. I don't know what I thought I was doing. And I see a bitch that looks exactly like you. And I'm like, bitch, where are you? Like, and she was like, her back was facing me, so I'm like, oh, see, like, yo, where you at? And then I tapped this bitch on her shoulder, and this girl looks around like, girl, what? And I'm just like, oh, yo, my bad.
Like who's this 12-year-old?
Yeah.
Did you use your mom? Like, you good, bro?
Mm-hmm. So I went back to the metro, and I was like, fuck it, bro. Like,
yo. Me and Richard, like, I wasn't able to call, like, Sausage or her, so he was like, yo, like, we gotta find a payphone, like, you got some change? And I'm like, not really. So we get to a payphone. I remember I'm looking through my bag for like 5, 10, 15 minutes trying to find some change, and I'm trying to make it show that like clearly I don't have fuck all, so like please find some 50 cents for me, Richard. And he's like, yo, like, I ain't got shit, like, I don't know where he lives, like, I don't know what to do.
but how did he not know? They were
girl.
best friends.
I remember he didn't know how to get back.
And he didn't have no phone?
No. He was like, baby girl, I don't know how to go back, like, what we gonna do? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. So I remember I found this $2 in my bag. So I'm trying to put it in the machine, but clearly it only takes like 15 cents, 10 cents, and blah blah.
On the payphone?
Yeah, on the payphone. So clearly it doesn't work. And then I think we walked for like an hour and a half trying to get back to his house, and I was just over it. I was like, can I go home? So I think he just ended up bringing me back to the metro. And then I took the metro to LG, and I was like,
and while all of this is going on, literally, like, she's saying it so fast, but this took fucking 3 hours.
I don't know what happened. We got the payphone, we got lost.
From the time I'm looking around for this bitch, I just sucked dick. I'm like, maybe I'll get pregnant. I don't know what's going on. I'm 12 years old. I just tapped a random stranger in the shoulder thinking it was you. Mm-hmm. And now I went back to fucking Plamondon. I'm taking the metro. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I go to LG. My mom is there because she's supposed to sleep over at my house, and she's like, where the fuck is Oceana? And I'm just like, bro, at the end of the day, mom, there's some things I can't explain in this world, and this is exactly this right now.
I don't know.
Because first of all, we called you 25 times.
My
and
phone
while
was dead.
I know, but we tried. Maybe God was gonna answer. Maybe you were gonna find a charger we never knew. So we kept calling you at the same time. I was waiting downstairs at LG. At least 45 minutes passed before you came.
Yo, that's bad. I remember I just got out and I was like, and you get out of the car and you're like, and I'm like, oh, hello. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm here now.
Yeah, we went home and I took her to the bathroom. I was like, I just sucked dick.
I was like, what? Like, what the fuck? Okay.
We just took one shot. I'm high as fuck.
This other story, we were probably 14, 15, something like that. It was in our party days. Like, we had started partying. When we would sneak out, it was just not like, let's go to Burger King. It's like, yo, let's get dark, let's smoke some weed, let's drink some fucking mojo.
Let's take some pills.
Yeah, let's sniff some things. It was like at that time. Like, obviously, lots of shit. But yeah, it was like the beginning of like that era. And I was like, yo, let's have a house party. And we were gonna invite.
Yeah, because we hated people from our school.
From my school, no?
What school was that?
Who did we want to piss off?
Face people?
Yes, okay, true. We wanted to piss off like V and like.
Probably.
No. Because we were like raving back in the day.
Yo, I was a rave. Y'all can believe that? I was going to raves and shit. And I was
we
like,
went to like 3 raves, but like good enough. But yeah, we were like raving a lot. And we had like all these raver friends. It was mostly like my friends who showed up. But anyway, we're like, yo, we're gonna piss off all of our high school friends. We're gonna have a house party with like their like cheap, boring asses. And we're gonna invite all of our raver friends. And we had a plan to like drug all the like people from our school and like really like fuck shit up. That was bad.
wait, what? I never said I was drugging.
We said we were gonna drug them and shit.
Drug who?
All the people that from our school that we were inviting to piss off. We said we're gonna drug them, we're gonna put GHB in their drinks, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, yeah, we wanted to like.
Girl, I never said I wanted to do it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Another level, so.
I'm mommy.
We're gonna make some fucking Molly water for everyone. Yes, I
because
swear.
Tato off Molly water.
But yeah, we're like, okay, we're gonna drug everyone, we're gonna really fuck shit up, we're gonna kill them, basically. So that was like our plan. And so the night of the party comes. And like, no.
Okay, but let's specify that we did not do this. we did not drug anybody.
Anyone.
We didn't even buy GHB. Like, we didn't.
No one from our school that we wanted to piss off showed up, which is probably for the best. But some of our friends came, probably like 10 people came.
Yeah, 10
like,
niggas, bro. And like, out of 10.
One girl.
Yeah.
Like that one girl who fell asleep in my bed. So she wasn't even there.
The Asian girl? No, the fucking weirdo bitch that asked us to take picture of her and then she tagged us on Facebook.
Hair. Yeah, so like no one from our school showed up, and like at some point, like the guy, like, because it was a guy that I had hooked up with before, he was like one of my best friends, and like I lost my virginity. I know. I lost my virginity to that guy S, and I was like, come to my party, like it's so much fun, like it's crazy. And so he brought like 9 other people. And so he shows up and he's like, oh, we're like the first ones here. And I'm like, yeah, that's
y'all the only ones here.
The only one, bro. Like I'm done, like it's over it.
So we start drinking.
Like binge drink. My mom, pizza.
Bro, we drank like there was no tomorrow.
Okay,
like.
but we forgot to mention before the 10 people got there, this one guy that was like 32, he was like a weird like guy. He worked at Domino's and he would like chill with like the younger ravers and always like drag them around, get blowjobs and shit. So he came to my house, he brought pizza. So he's like,
yeah, I was happy. I don't care that you're weird. Thanks for the pizza.
We were like smoking weed, like eating the pizza, being so damn happy. And then all of our like 10 other friends showed up.
Yeah, he was first and we ate pizza. Yeah, that pizza was fire.
I know. So
we were high, we would eat pizza, and then they came with alcohol, so we bro, we drank, we were drunk. And this girl lived right next to
like a dock with the water.
A dock? That's what
a dock is a key. I lived like right next to like Douglas and Verdun, like the big like mental hospital. And when you walk through like the really big ass park, it's like the water and there's like docks and like all that
dogs.
Shit. Docks.
Yo, let's just call it a beach, cause dogs stresses me out. She lives next to the beach and we were all chilling, and then we got really fucking drunk. And we're like, let's jump in the water.
We're the only one who jumped in the water, like obviously. We're like, yo, let's get fucking like in our underwear.
So we're taking off our shit.
So we get naked, we're like, we're looking like so fire, like we thought. And so we're in the water, like, we're like, oh, we're so hot. I mean, I was looking so scared. I was like, bro,
I feel like, and yo, like, I felt like somebody was gonna take
I'm like, yo, my feet are gonna get cast and dropped to the bottom.
I low-key can feel exactly what I was feeling.
Exactly.
The water was right here, and I was like, bro, because I was like, bro, like,
like someone's gonna catch my feet.
Yo,
like,
and I thought I was gonna get like,
and like in the movies, they're like, huh? And then like you see the scene. That was gonna happen, but it didn't. And after
then we're trying to get back up.
Yeah, after like 5 minutes, we're like, okay, like all the guys are like, stop looking, like let's just get out, like, you know.
So we're putting our hands on
like the, because it was like a dog.
It was no dock,
Yes,
bro.
it was not a beach. Otherwise, we would just walk out of the fucking water.
But I don't know how to explain it, but like it was
It's
a
a dock.
river.
No, it's a big ass fucking. It's like the flip side of it, girl. It's
A
like
river.
Sure, big ass fucking river that leads to the ocean, but like sure. Anyway, there's like this dock and there's like this little thing and then like a thing for you to get back up. So we're trying to get back up on like the dock and we're like struggling. So we have to get back
I have
up.
no force, bro.
We have to get back up by like lifting half our bodies and like putting our legs over the dock. I love how I'm doing it. I'm like
You're like, and I'm just like,
and like yeah, like putting our legs. So you see like all of our like stomach rolls and shit. And we're like
my fat ass.
yo, or like the chunk was showing, and we're like struggling to get back up. And then this one guy that I sucked his dick. It was my first dick sucking of my life. He was staring at us getting back up. It's like.
And I was just like, I can't, like,
We're
someone
struggling.
goes,
My fat is out. Like, I don't think I had a bra or something. I'm like naked. Well, not fully naked, but like I feel naked because my fat is out. So I'm like, you know what I mean? It was a struggle. But then we finally got out, and then we were like all chilling on the dock. And then I remember that guy, like H. He was like,
who's H?
Shum.
Yo, that guy that beat up his girlfriend?
Yeah, and that guy was like, yo, you know, like there's pills that like if you take, it's like alcohol and powder. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
And I was like, stop beating your girlfriend.
Yeah, and then he was telling us how he was like beating his girlfriend and like blah blah, and I was like,
I was like,
that's fun.
I was like, 911, who is this nigga?
That's fun. And then we all chilled at the dock, like drank like some fucking like mojos and shit. Like,
For locos.
for locals were a thing then?
Yeah. We were like 15.
Sure, we were drinking for locals and shit, like the mojos and the poppers and stuff. So we're all like drinking that, and then we decided to go back to my house. And that's when shit really got down, girl.
Yeah. This guy, her best friend, fucked her, and then came up to me trying to fuck me.
Yeah, and he was like the one other girl that was at the party, he was trying to fuck her, but she fell asleep, so he was like, and I was low-key so jealous. I was so mad. I was like,
But that's what, no, but I didn't even, because first of all, he came on me trying to fuck me, and I was like, bro, get the fuck off of me. And then he was like, nah, but I'm trying to, I was like, get the fuck off me. I literally just heard you fuck my best friend.
remember that other guy who was like in love with me, and he was talking to you like, should I give her these flowers, and like, should I go kiss her, like, what should I do?
Yo, you know he went to my college?
Oh, how is he?
I don't know, I talked to him.
Oh. But yeah, there was like this weird guy that was like obsessed with me too, and I was really mad at like.
I was low-key so jealous, not because he liked you, but because like you were the girl getting the most attention that night.
Yeah.
And me and Chloe were like, fuck this bitch.
Chloe was there.
Yes.
She was just like so annoying, just in the corner like. I don't even remember. Oh yeah.
She told us to not jump in the water. She was like, don't jump in the water, you dumb bitches. And we're like, yo,
Dumb
bitch,
bitch,
if you wanna fight, fight
me,
just
the
tell
fuck
us,
me, think I am, I'll do what I want,
like,
bro. That was like my hidden tactic, just get naked and go in the water.
But what's the end of the story? We just went home. And
Yeah, no,
like,
we went home and shit was going down. Everyone was so drunk, they all trashed my house.
Yeah.
Someone peed in my mom's daycare. They stole all my fucking fridge. I ended up.
They stole the fish, no?
Yes, I'm getting there. And at some point, because like my best friend was like trying to fuck like the two other girls. They were all like, nah. So he ended up fucking me. Like I was so happy about it. Like, worst sex ever.
Yeah,
And
he went.
I remember he was like, are you on the pill? Can I fuck you without a condom? And I was like, no, I don't want to get HIV, sir. So I ended up telling him to put a condom. It was the worst sex ever. I was so dry and hurt, like, oh my god. And then we were like banging in my sister's room, and that other guy who had beat up his girlfriend just broke down the door. Just kicked until it broke down the fucking door. And he opened, and he has like my mom's like expensive like $60 fish, and he's like, yo, what are you doing? What's up? And like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm just trying to fuck like my best friend.
And I'm behind mad as fuck. I'm like, mad as fuck. I'm like behind the door, like, Asian, you need to get out. Like, why are you fucking this nigga? You trying to fuck me and Chloe? Why are you trying to fuck him? And she's like, and I was just like, And then this nigga that beat up his girlfriend with a fucking fish in his hand, like, yo, what's poppin'? Like, let's turn up. So then we all went outside, drank some beer.
Yeah, like they were smoking weed. My neighbor complained, and we were all like yelling at her, like, "Shut the fuck up, you bitch!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's my neighbor."
And it was like 8 a.m. at that fucking point, bro.
And I had no clue when my mom was coming back.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I remember she was supposed to go back around like towards the night. She never came back. We just stayed there. She got there like 2 days later or something. And damn, I think we all left my house around like 12 or something.
Yeah.
The house was trashed completely. I left.
And I just left and I was like, bro, my bad, but I ain't cleaning no fish
I
sauce, no pea, no
I wasn't
fucking...
cleaning no fish sauce, no pea.
Yo.
I was like, Mama, you wanted me, you gonna clean my mess. Like, that's it, bro. She was like, God is the tabarnak. What's happening in my house? Where's my fish? Why is there pee in my daycare? Where's my bed all trashed? What's happening? Yo, I think I just hang up on her and ignore her for like a week and a half and stayed at my dad's house. Okay.
And yo, her mom hated me.
No way. My mom had like, my mom literally has like yelled at her. Yeah, my mom has like yelled at her before. Like my mom almost like hit her once. Like,
yo, she was like,
my mom like.
and I was like, yo, what's popping on? What the fuck is popping on?
Yo, Loki, you were like, that's it. You were like,
no, that time when it was outside, I was like this. But I remember one time in 6th grade, she was yelling at me in your house, and she was like, why the fuck did you eat the fucking yogurt? And I was like,
what the fuck did that happen?
yo, it was, you know, that time when your house was around that la cour d'école, that we went into that house, and then we ate the fucking yogurt, and I was double dipping my spoon in the yogurt, and she came home and she was like, did you eat and then put it back in the big ass pot of yogurt? And I was like, I fucking sure did, because your daughter told me to. And then she was like, da, 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 and we were arguing back and forth, and she was yelling at me, and you were sitting there like, yo, and your room in that house was so fucking ghetto. We didn't have no fucking...
There was no windows.
There was no windows, bro. It looked like a jail. And I couldn't text nobody when I was in there.
I had no fucking like connection in my room. Unless I would go like right next to the door.
And I was
ghetto as fuck.
Yo, and in that house, I have so many memories in that house though. I'm so fucked
All
up.
these emo bitches broke inside.
Yo, if y'all don't trust me, I was like a little like raver, emo type girl when I was like
No business.
You broke it.
You said you didn't care about it.
I didn't care about it. I didn't think you were actually gonna broke it. Now I don't care, I never use it, but it's like damn, like you actually broke it. What was I saying?
Your emo raver ass.
I wasn't emo in the sense that I still had the same personality and I was still like from the hood or whatever, but like the people I was hanging around with were like raver, like drug addicts.
Like, let's like, can I have your spoon? Type of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like just definite crackheads and yeah. I think we're gonna end this video here because we're fucked up.
I'm kind of drunk.
I am high and drunk, and
can we take a shot?
Yeah, but off camera because we need to end this video at one point.
We're
So
gonna just dab. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, anyway, we'll see y'all. Not we, but I'll see y'all in the next video. Sorry that I didn't make no video for a little bit, but it was Christmas. I was with my family. I couldn't film, so that's why. So thanks. Yeah, bye. I don't know. Y'all know I'm not good with intros or outros, so that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.